All right, let's get this show started.
Вот так вот, когда заходишь в гости к чемпиону UFC. Так, здесь смотрите, кто у нас? Ислам Махачев Волконовский. Вот так вот.
I really believe that I can beat the current champion, Islam. I like to fight with people that the fans think that it's gonna be very competitive. So with Islam, I'm gonna have that.
The Islam fight would be a fucking super fight.
That's a great fight. That's why I wanna do it.
Why do you think the UFC doesn't want to make it happen?
I don't think that they don't wanna make it happen.
It's in the works.
Yeah, it's in the works. They are trying to figure out some things. He's gonna have some hard time with me, and something he knows and we all know is that the only thing I need, it's one punch. At some point I will connect that punch, and everything will depend on what God will decide. If he wants to send Islam to sleep or not, who knows that? I know that.
Okay, Ilia's a midget, you know what I mean? People don't understand how much bigger I am than Ilia. I'm so much bigger than him. People don't realise. I'd love to do a stare down with him, just so everyone could see how much bigger I actually am than him. Don't get me wrong, he's very good, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna, just because I don't like him, doesn't mean I'm gonna sit here and lie. But I also think he got fast-tracked to the belt because Volk had cleared the featherweight division out already. If he wants to come to lightweight, I'm here waiting, you know what I mean? I'll be there to welcome him. I don't think anyone else in the division has got more of a claim to welcome him to the division than I have. I'd love to have a fair fight with him and kick him all over the gaff.
You against ILIA Topuria. Para dentro de 5 semanas, ¿qué dirías?
Yeah. I'd snatch his hand off for it. But I seen Ilia saying something the other day that he needs 6 months to make featherweight. I know. I get called fat when I can make weight in like 2-3 months tops. And I need 6 months to make weight. I know. I get called unprofessional.
Среди моих коллег обсуждается вопрос, нужно ли включать Кhamzata Чимаева в топ-15 лучших российских бойцов. То есть по навыкам, спору, сомнений вообще никаких нет. А именно как представитель России, должен ли ты там быть и хочешь ли ты там еще находиться?
Не знаю, рост или не рост. Я люблю быть в России. И люблю эту страну. И постоянно тут бываю. И на сборы в Эльбрусе, Кабардино-Балкарской республике. Очень тепло меня первый раз, когда подготавливался против Винтекера, и мы сюда прилетели, очень понравилось, и в ментальном плане, во всех планах мне очень сильно понравилось готовиться в России, поэтому я сейчас часто лечу сюда, и у нас в казино, и там для нас глава сказал, звонил в зал, построили зал, и там тоже готовились. Что сказать? Если хотят, пусть включают. Если не хотят, не знаю, кто это делает, но я представляю Россию и Эмират.
Да, если ноги, бля, включу. Эй! 1-0, очень было.
Well, it was obviously a very extreme kind of viewpoint that he was taking. Obviously an unbelievably disrespectful one. It's probably the most disrespectful thing you could say to a fellow Irishman is that he's not Irish just because I come from the north of the country. But look, as I've talked about a couple of times now, I didn't take it very personally because unfortunately, like it's not the Conor that I once knew. So it's not, people are saying, you know, is it not hard to hear that from someone you looked up to? And I kind of take it with a pinch of salt because of that reason, you know. So it is what it is. I didn't take it. I wasn't distraught about what he said. Put it like that.
Yeah, maybe this isn't the Conor that we saw in 2016. Yeah, different guy these days, it seems.
Unfortunately, it seems that way, and I certainly hope that it doesn't stay that way. I hope. I wish all the best.
For Sean Strickland, I mean, you've got Nasruddin Imavov, you've got Kyle Borralho. These are the up-and-coming guys now.
Can I stop you right there, though, Kamaru?
Sure.
I don't like how a lot of these guys are becoming friends, bro. Borralho training with Sean Strickland. Like, dude, you guys are right there to fight, dude. Like,
I wouldn't say they're friends. I think it's
like...
I think it was just like, oh, you want to train? All right, pull up. Let's train. So I get a chance to use you. You get a chance to see me.
DDP even brought it up. He's like, for Sean Strickland, I would like to see him fight Israel Adesanya. Personally, Kamaru, I don't think that's a good fight for Israel. The guy that presses and the guy that throws straight punches, it could be problematic from like it was that first fight. I think we got to see new faces, man.
I agree. That's why I'm saying, yeah, we probably, give guys like Kyle Borralho.
So I was shocked about Rampage anger. I actually reached out to him through a DM, and so him and I have actually been going back and forth a little bit today. He actually wasn't mad about the Bryce Mitchell stuff. That's not what he's mad about.
What's he mad about?
I said he thought I was rehashing the making fun of me part, which I really wasn't. I wasn't trying to rehash that. I think Rampage and I in this situation had a little bit of a misunderstanding. I thought he was mad about the Bryce Mitchell stuff, so I was just blown away because like, why? I went out of my way to make sure that he didn't catch a stray in that conversation. Like I was very purposeful with my words when it came to talking about Rampage. Some of that's just because I respect him, but also because I don't think he was the one totally in the wrong there. But he wasn't mad about the things I said about Bryce. He's fine with the criticism there. He was mad because he thought I was rehashing that he had made fun of me at one point in time, and that I insinuated that he brings people on to make fun of them. And maybe I could have been a little more careful when I was talking about that. That wasn't my point. I did say that they're not always great to fighters, but I don't think I meant. I know that I didn't mean like Rampage brings people on to make fun of them. That's not what I was trying to. The point I was trying to make. I never want any heat with Rampage. I told him yesterday, and I told him today, and I've said it to his face, and I've said it 100 times on multiple different platforms. Rampage was and is my favorite fighter.
Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.